everyone, my name is Miss Siobhan. Today we will read the story Save Princess Pearl. Let's begin. Pearl was a princess in a colouring book that belonged to a little girl called Emily. Emily told Pearl, "I'm going to colour you in last. I want you to be very beautiful when you go to the ball." Just then, Emily's mother came in. "Come on, it's time to go," she said. "Coming, Mummy," answered Emily. She got up and followed her mum. She left all her things scattered across the table. She didn't even stop to put the tops back on her felt-tip pens. Princess Pearl called out, "Don't go! You haven't coloured in my dress. I can't go to the ball like this." But Emily didn't hear her. She walked out and shut the door. Slam! A moment later, the house was empty. Princess Pearl said to herself, "Emily has gone, so I'll have to colour myself in on my own." She hopped out of the book. Pearl tried to pick up Emily's gold felt-tip pen, but it was very heavy. It slipped out of her hands and made splotches on her dress and arms. Then Pearl stumbled backwards and knocked over a pot of glue. Uh-oh! She slipped and fell and was covered in the sticky stuff. Suddenly, a window blew open. The wind gusted into the room. Whoosh! It was like a hurricane. Princess Pearl didn't get blown away because her feet were stuck to the table. But the pages of the colouring book fluttered and flapped and waved. At last, the wind stopped blowing and the pages stopped moving. Princess Pearl couldn't see the page she had stepped out of. There was no ballroom and no orchestra, but she could hear something. She leaned over the colouring book and saw a knight. The knight sat on his horse, playing a guitar and singing softly. "My name is Flynn, I've been badly coloured in. Emily scribbled on me when she was only tiny. I'm looking for a princess who will always stand by me." Pearl managed to pull her feet out of the glue and step into the drawing. "Hello," she said. Flynn knelt down in front of the princess. "I'm at your service, my lady," he said. He kissed her hand and his lips turned golden. Pearl laughed. "I used a felt-tip pen to colour myself in," she said, "but the colour hasn't dried yet." "Who are you?" asked Flynn. "I'm Princess Pearl. I wanted to go to the ball, but the wind turned my page and now I'm lost." Suddenly, the pages of the book started flapping again. Pearl and Flynn saw a knobbly hand with fierce claws. Then came an ugly green head with pointed teeth. It was an ogre from another page. Emily had coloured him in really well. He grabbed the princess. "Help!" shouted Pearl. "Yummy!" said the ogre. "I love eating princesses. They're coloured in dresses, taste like sweets." "Get back, ogre!" shouted Flynn, rushing over to help Pearl. But, oh dear, Emily had drawn a flower on the tip of Flynn's sword. The ogre tied Pearl's feet together. "You're all sticky," he grumbled. "Yuck! That's not very tasty." He jumped off the page and came back moments later with some pencil sharpenings and some eraser dust. He sprinkled them over Pearl. "There," said the ogre, smiling. "Now I'm going to gobble you up." "Hey, you!" shouted Flynn. "Nobody is going to gobble her up." The monster hit out at Flynn and sent him flying out of the colouring book. The ogre put his huge face close to Pearl's. He was about to swallow her. Just then, the princess had an idea. Splash, splotch! She rubbed her inky hands all over the ogre's eyes. The ogre screamed, "Ah! I can't see!" He ran round and round in circles, shouting, "Where are you, you nasty princess?" What was Flynn doing in the meantime? He had grabbed a pencil and jumped on his horse. He had an idea too. Flynn galloped towards the ogre as fast as he could. Clippity-clop, clippity-clop, clippity-clop. He attacked the ogre with the pencil. Ugh! The ogre fell to the ground. Hooray! Well done, Flynn. Flynn, you saved me, said Pearl, her eyes shining brightly. That's what knights do, said Flynn, untying her feet. Even ones that are badly coloured in. Pearl giggled. I'm not coloured in at all. But you are the most beautiful pearly princess I have ever seen, said Flynn. Suddenly they heard voices. Hello? Hello? Anyone there? Look, said Pearl. It's the musicians from the ball. Come on, Flynn, let's dance. Pearl and Flynn stepped into the middle of the ballroom and began to twirl round and round. That is the end of our story today. I hope you liked it. It's time to say goodbye. See you next time.